Hey Tina, I got a pop quiz for you. What's 2 plus 2?
4?
Nope. You're racist. Everybody knows it's 5. Yeah, 2 plus 2 is now 5, not 4. 4 is racist. Just remember that moving forward. And welcome back to a brand new episode of Darth News. Special edition, BLM cancels white people. I know, that's not new news, but now it's official.
Fucking Arctic. Yeah, Listen, little bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call.
Oh my god, Darth, you're such a racist. You just keep talking about Black Lives Matter and just let it go. Just let it go. No, because they're not letting it go, so I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let blatant, real racism just run rampant through our internets, through our education systems, through our everything. It stops right here, right now, today. The buck stops here. Look, you can't cuck the buck, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and just cancel racism today, right here, live on this show. We're canceling it. Not comedy, not racist jokes, but real institutionalized racism. They keep complaining about institutionalized racism. This is what that is. You know? Anyways, thanks for tuning in to the greatest show that ever graced the internet, Darth News. And today we're going to be talking about BLM again, because they just love making those headlines. And I know this sounds like it's just sensationalism. It's just clickbait. I assure you, this article has been fully vetted. This is fucking real. Okay, just like the last video where I talked about, genocide and how the blacks want to just kill all the whites, and this is kind of going off the heels of that. So BLM has made an official statement saying that they are going to boycott white-owned companies. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense, For the next 6 weeks or so, from now until the new year, they are going to be boycotting any business that is owned by a white person. White person. I mean, this has to be the biggest shit I've ever heard a company take. An organization. A terrorist organization, sorry. In case you guys have not been watching the news, they are doing their damned best to try and segregate and separate people based on race, religion, creed, sexual orientation, or gender. They're doing their best to separate people based on identities. Divide and conquer by race. And like I just mentioned, it's not just Black Lives Matter and Antifa that are promoting these kind of radical views and ideologies, it's the mainstream media. The mainstream media is pushing these radical narratives, these radical ideas, and it's tearing apart the system from the inside out. The cancer is spreading. Who are speeding up the cancer? If I'm going to be honest, this idea is kind of dumb. I mean, do you know how many white-owned businesses there are? If you're really going to stick to that boycott, you better start making a list, because you're going to have to keep track of all the businesses that you buy from. Now, I'm not trying to strike a chord with anybody. I'm not trying to piss anybody off that's part of the Black Lives Matter organization. I just want to stress the importance of the difference between boycotting a company by not buying their products and, just flat out not paying for a product like you already do. You already loot and steal and burn the whole city down just so you can take whatever you want. You take Rolexes, you take Gucci bags, Louis Vuittons, all the designer shit, all the expensive stuff, all the iMacs and all the MacBook Pros and all the good stuff, all the diamonds and all the expensive stuff. Not the bread, not the milk or the eggs or cartons of water. No, you go for the Gucci stores. Oh, and by the way, great job on all the layoffs you're going to cause. Yeah. What, did you think that black people just don't work at Amazon? Oh yeah, Amazon's owned by a white guy, and there's lots of people of different colors that work there. So think about all the jobs you're gonna lay off and all the families of color, because we care about identity politics so much that you're not gonna allow these workers who are getting laid off because of your boycotts to feed their families. These ethnic POCs, some of them LGBTQs, 2A plus IQA or whatever, I don't fucking know. Now, if you actually mean by saying boycotting, you're gonna not steal for an entire month, I kind of see this as a positive. I think we can come out on top. Yeah, this could be a good thing. Yeah, imagine that, just peace and quiet for a whole month. I can finally go to my favorite restaurant and not have, what's it? It's Gus's Fried Chicken. It's always so noisy in there. Just like at the movie theater next to the Detroit Stadium. Yeah, it's the blacks. Yeah, Tina, now I get to go to Foot Locker and get those Jordans I've always wanted without having to wait in like a really long line. A really loud, long line. I mean, shit, I want to hold their feet to the fire. If they're going to stick to this boycott, that means they got to give up their food stamps, their welfare, their government handouts. I mean, all that is white-owned and handed out. It's basically handing out racism is what that is. The handouts are racist.
The fuck?
Take it to the streets and fuck the policies. No justice, no peace. The Santa hat wearing chanted in the video just before blocking an intersection of Rodeo and Santa Monica Boulevard. Before this motherfucker wanted to ruin someone's day by making them late again to work, costing them possibly their job, or at least a write-up. You fucking inconsiderate cunts. Alright, we're over here at Fox Business, and they say Black Lives Matter calls for a month-long boycott of white companies. The Black Lives Matter movement's national arm is leading a boycott of, quote, white companies until the New Year's Day, encouraging supporters to help, quote, end white supremacist capitalism by visiting only black-owned businesses during the holiday shopping season. Okay, so it's not even like just white businesses. If you're saying, they're using the white thing as a guise, because what they're really saying is we're boycotting white companies. But when they say we're only going to be visiting only black-owned businesses, that means they're actually boycotting anybody that's not black. Asian, Mexican, Hispanic, Spanish, South American, Chinese, Vietnamese, dirty knees, look at these. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you guys are only going to shop at black-owned businesses this holiday season, then you're probably going to have some kind of disappointed kids. They're going to be like, did Santa think I was a naughty kid? Daddy's going to be like, yeah, you were super naughty. Because you're worried about capitalism, you little fucking bitch. We're going to teach you how to be a good commie yet. The article reads, quote, white supremacist capitalism uses policing to protect profits and steal black life. Reads an Instagram post by Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. They say, quote, skip the Black Friday sales and buy exclusively from black-owned businesses because Black Friday's racist. They're saying, quote, we're dreaming of hashtag blacksmiths. That means no spending with white companies from 11/26/2021 to 1/1/2022. The Blacksmiths website says, well, why stop there? You know what I mean? Like, why not? I don't understand. Why temporarily boycott? Why not just, what? Why not just, fuck? I don't understand. I mean, they're using the shield of, quote, white supremacy capitalism to cover for the fact that they want you to exclusively buy from black-owned businesses, meaning that, like, they're excluding everybody else, but they're using white people as the spearhead reason for why they're canceling everybody. But wait, there's more. The organization also calls on its supporters to, quote, move your money out of white corporate banks that finance our oppression and open accounts with black-owned banks. What do you mean, like fucking checks cashed? I mean, some shady credit union? Get the fuck out of here. As much as I hate banks and big corporate America, they're a necessary evil. They're evil, yes, banks are evil, I get it. Capitalism's so bad, I understand, okay? I get it, all right? There's no control on wealth, I understand that. But, again, it's a necessary evil. I mean, like, come on. Whatever. So they say the boycott promoted under the hashtag Black Xmas, which to me sounds a lot like a Black Christmas porno. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Santa fucking a reindeer. I mean, one of his little elves. Hashtag. Oh man, that's definitely a taboo category. Black midget porn. All about it. Anyway, hashtag Buy Black, among others, started on Black Friday and ends on New Year's Day. So my question is, why are these dates so specific? Why start today and end on New Year's Day? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. If you want to make change, if you want to make a real difference, if you want to put your money where your mouth is, if you want to make them hurt in their wallets, then you have to commit to that kind of a boycott. I mean, this is corporate America you're talking about, right? I'm assuming you're talking about big corporate America. I'm assuming. And if that's what you're talking about, then
a month-long boycott isn't going to do jack shit. All you're doing, like I said earlier, is virtue signaling. That's it. There's no point to this. You got to stick to your guns and just continue the boycott forever. Otherwise, you're literally doing nothing. It is redundant. Okay, so just the other day there was this little BLM, march going on, and I just wish to just take a little peek at the crowd here, this Black Lives Matter crowd. Just take a little look at this. What do you notice? What's the common denominator in this photo? What is the similarity? They're all fucking white. That's what. God damn it. Fuck white people. It literally took me just one photo to go from fuck Black Lives Matter to you know what? Maybe they have a point. Fuck white people. Now, as BLM LA organizer Jan Williams reminds us, capitalism doesn't love black people. Reads a blog post last week announcing the event. Okay, do I have to list every single rich black person that's ever lived? Do I need to do that? I don't think I do. I think black people profit from capitalism just fine. Have you heard of the NFL or the NBA? Have you heard of track and field? Okay. Have you heard of professional looting? Looting only made possible by the effects of capitalism. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, it's not looting, it's not stealing when it's reparations, when it's owed to me, to us, to my people that only believe the way I believe. If they don't believe what I believe and they're still black, it's just they're not black. They're like an Oreo, black on the outside, white on the inside. Anyways, the blog reads, quote, "In fact, white supremacist capitalism invented policing initially as a chattel slavery era patty rollers in order to protect its interests and put targets on the backs of black peoples." Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Someone has been drinking that Kool-Aid. Hashtag Black Xmas, not a porno hashtag, challenges us to shake off the chains of consumerism and step up fully into our own collective power. Hold on. The shake off the chains? It looks to me like the chains are shackled and tightened. Your shackles are locked and the key has been thrown away. You are so like this is like what I call Stockholm syndrome, right? When you're like a slave for so long, when you're a captive for so fucking long that you eventually just fall in love with the person that's holding you captive, and instead of chains, it's now mental chains. I mean, to have this kind of mentality, you are a slave to the mainstream media, to the fuck me. You know what? Fuck me. But if you really do enjoy feeding your family of 5 on food stamps, well, you better kiss them goodbye, because now you're gonna have to go, back on the corner, or just take your kid with you and just go sit in the streets and just beg for money. People feel bad when they see that, and they usually just give money, or they call you a bad parent, one or the other. I mean, the only product that BLM is really selling us is just destruction and mayhem with 2 scoops of racism. Just to think of all the hard years fought and won for integration. Think about all of the hard work. How many generations it took to finally get, integration, where we are based on the content of our character and not the color of our skin. I mean, we went to war over this shit, okay? It was one of the bloodiest wars in American history. So we didn't have to look at people by race, and we looked at them by their character and who they are on the inside. And to just think after all that fighting, just to finally win integration. We now want segregation. They're fighting for separation. To separate the blacks from the whites, but this time it's the black people that want to separate the blacks from the whites. This is black supremacy. What the fuck else is it? What do you call this? This is black supremacy. You disagree? Fuck you. You're racist. There's white supremacy and there's black supremacy. Just the way it goes. But come to think of it, these motherfuckers better not tweet, better not use Google, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, CashApp, PayPal, Venmo. They better not use Tinder. I mean, you get the picture. YouTube, all owned by white people. So if I see any of these BLM fuckers tweeting something out, I'm gonna be like, hypocrite. You're a fucking hypocrite, because you are promoting a white business. You might not be buying the product, but you're definitely selling it. If you're on their platform, you're selling the product. I know, yeah, Reddit, Grubhub, Uber, Lyft. Damn, I told you, they gotta start making a list just to keep all these companies in order. You better stop buying Nike. Yes, sorry, Colin Kaepernick, but you're gonna have to make a decision. End your contract with Nike by practicing what you preach, or be eaten alive and canceled by the mob. By your own kin, your own people. The ones who made you what you are today. So tell me, what's it gonna be, Kaepernick? Kaepernick? Kappa Delta Omega, I don't know. I used to fuck the sorority girl a long time ago. So what's it gonna be? Are you going to practice what you preach, or are you gonna be a little bitch and keep the money? You little commie, you dirty little fucking commie, you goddamn socialist, champagne socialist. Of course you're gonna keep the money. You're not gonna put your money where the mouth is, because that would be gross and dirty and just... My God, Darth, what is your point? My point is, they're all hypocrites. I mean, yeah, sure, some businesses might suffer from the boycott, but you have to look at the silver linings and things, you know? In the darkest times, find the light. And the light is, look, at least now the malls are going to be a lot safer for fun holiday family shopping. What if I could just get serious for a second? I mean, who really gives a fuck about their boycott? I mean, it's not like they ever even buy anything of value. What do they buy, huh? Posters, you know, to make like signs and stuff? What? They buy like stacks of bricks? Gender studies courses, okay, that's good, yeah. Okay, they buy black hoodies and beanies, and you get it. They don't really buy stuff of value. So who cares? They're not buying anything anyway. They're stealing shit. I mean, if I'm just gonna be honest, I think we should just kind of find a way to make this permanent. I'm kind of catching on. I'm kind of liking this boycott. I feel like if there's a way we can kind of make this boycott permanent and like kind of into law, that would be great. Like, no black people are allowed to shop at white stores, which means no more Phil's Coffee, no more Starbucks, no more mom and pop shops. Yeah, they're white. Yeah, they're white. Just because they're Jews doesn't mean they're not white. Of course Jews are white. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Jews aren't white. Are Jews not... Oh, so Jews are the only religion that are defined by their race. Oh, so their race is defined by their religion? Is that what? That's weird. And to the 3 people who decided to dislike my last video, even though I warned them about the Darth curse, even though you took the risk of the Darth curse by hitting that dislike button, I just want to let you know. I don't say I didn't warn you, because bad things are coming your way. But you can course correct right now, and I can lift the curse if you just smash like on this video and go back to the old one and remove it, even though nobody can see them, but I can see them. So if you don't remove your fucking dislike, the curse stays. And that about wraps up all I have to say on the topic. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Darth Motherfucking News, special edition, Black Supremacy. Special edition Black Supremacy is just as bad as white supremacy or Asian supremacy. That's right, Kim Jong-un is a goddamn Nazi. But that's not the point. The point is, I want to get inside your head, man. I want to know your thoughts. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Is this kosher? Is this chill? Is this cool? Are all the homies down with this? Or are some of the homies like, nah, bro, that's shit fuck, man. I'm not black. I try to get all gangsta and shit. Is that racist? Is that like black voice? Is there like, you know how like blackface is like super racist? Is black voice also racist? Now that I mentioned it, so now that I mentioned it, it's racist. But before, like 5 seconds ago, it wasn't. I absolutely love how these rules are being made up as you go. Fantastic. Keep up the great work. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, don't you dare forget to pull out. That is POO. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and go to my merch store to help support the channel. Buy some merch. That's right. Buy a beanie or a hoodie or something, whatever, to help support it. Or go to my, Patreon and stuff like that. Donate as little as $1 a month. I know, it's kind of like my outro. It's like the same outro every time. That way people know. Look, just go to my Patreon if you like what I'm doing here, because I'm completely demonetized. Just $1 a month is all I ask. Well, I don't really ask for anything. You don't have to donate, but it'd be cool if you wanted to. Or you could go to my, my Cash App and do a one-time donation of like $1 or $5. Or like almost $3,000. Why so specific? I don't know. Anyways, you guys have all been fan-fucking-tastic. I mean it. I'm out of here.